over the pro rata right issue. So that's usually not something that that everyone negotiate hard to get it. What they negotiate hard to get is the MFN right. And the MFN right means basically I raise one safe today in January, I raise a second safe in February, a third safe in March, a fourth safe in April. For example, the first safe that you raised from me, you gave me a valuation cap of $1 million. But the fourth safe, you gave a valuation cap of $750,000, which is better. So the MFN right means that, which is a acronym for most favored nation. It means that I pass through and I get whatever benefits, additional benefits you may give to subsequent investors. So if you compare safe that you sign in January and the safe in April, we will find that the safe in April is better because it has a lower valuation cap. So if I have this MFN right, this means that my valuation cap is converted from $1 million to $750,000. So that's the MFN right, and it's usually it can be written in the safe itself or it can be written in a side letter. One of the things that I said before, but I will talk about also again, that there are several versions of the safe on the Y Combinator platform, and it's very important to have a lawyer to look at, what version you're using and if that is consistent with the holding company or the jurisdiction where your holding company is. And one thing that is very important is that, all of them are missing a dispute resolution clause. And this becomes tricky, especially because they did it for the US basically. So like everybody in the US, so they will go to US courts. But if you have like investors from all over the world and you have the holding company in different jurisdiction and the assets are like in the operating company in Egypt and all that, then it's an arbitration clause is a must to make sure that the award is being like enforced in a cross-border format. So that's and the last issue here is the calculation of the safe. You will see a link that shows how the calculation of a pre-money safe is compared to a post-money safe. And you have to worry about the post-money safe more because that's the most common format right now, much more common than the pre-money safe. Pre-money safe was used before, but some people because they don't get right advice, they might have it an old version and use a pre-money safe and they don't know that, and that becomes a problem actually. Okay, so that's the safe. I think I covered most of the things in the safe. I will leave the floor to questions and a 5 to 7 minute break, and I will come back later. So if anyone has any question, you can raise it now. We can answer the questions and then go for a 5-minute break and then come back. Ziad, yes?
Hi, so I typed the question earlier in the chat, but I think you didn't get the chance to look at it. Basically, what I was asking is if in the scenario we have that company raises like several safe notes, and there is a triggering event to like swap to equity or convert. How is it managed? Like how is the sequence of conversion of the different safe notes is handled, because it could affect the dilution of each investor, I guess. So is it affected by the pro rata, or how is it?
Not the pro rata. The pro rata is a different thing, and it's not
Yeah.
something that you need to focus a lot on. But what you're saying is what I was talking about with the difference between a pre-money safe and a post-money safe. If we are raising several rounds of safes, or like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 safes, and all of them are pre-money, or like some of them are pre-money, the pre-money safes will dilute each other. If I'm raising or if I'm given a post-money safe, I will not get diluted by other safes. So that's why the investors became very clear that usually they request a post-money safe, not a pre-money safe. that's something to make sure that I don't get diluted by the other saves that you raise. But the situation before that version, that it was tricky and it was like very burdensome, and that's why like most people didn't like it, and that's why they changed it from a pre-money save to post-money save. Does that answer
Okay,
your question? Yeah.
yes, yes, thank you.
Any other questions? Okay. So it's now 12.